Namaste. Welcome to my YouTube astrological channel, Akool Saral Jyotish Astrology Simplified. I am Akool, astrological author, analyst, researcher, philosopher, and teacher. Today, I have come up with a very useful and research topic. The topic is how to predict a massive career growth. PIL Astrology Secret 100% results. PIL means Professional Indu Lagna. PIL Astrology is a new introduction by me which I will explain in this presentation. So please remain tuned to the video until the end. Most of the astrology enthusiasts are aware of the Indu Lagna and its role in wealth generation. But do you know that the Indu Lagna concept can be used for multiple predictive purposes, including predicting a massive career growth, and can be called Professional Indu Lagna in abbreviated form PIL. Growth in profession and the extent of growth in life can be predicted through PIL, means Professional Indu Lagna, which increases its importance manifold. Please remain attached to the presentation until the end so that you understand this and master this and effectively predict the career growth by using PIL. Today we shall learn starting from how to calculate the PIL, Professional Indu Lagna, its application, and the role of the PIL, means Professional Indu Lagna, in career growth and profession in easy steps. I will make it as simple as possible, like plain water, though the concept is a bit complex, but I will make it very easy for you. We will also learn how to apply the PIL theory to the real life horoscopes for predictions. So the presentation would be a bit lengthy. Please remain tuned to the presentation until the end. You will learn something. You are going to learn something gem and jewel today. Astrological gem and jewel today. So devote some time. PIL is calculated. Please listen me carefully now. PIL means Professional Indu Lagna is calculated with the brilliance, means color, of the moon by taking into consideration the ninth lord from the 10th house, from the ascendant, and the ninth lord from the 10th house from the moon, and dividing the sum of the brilliance of the ninth lords from both the pivots by a constant of 12. Everything is written here. There will be no problem. Moreover, the script of this video will be available in my website www.vaishnavmataastrology.com. The name of the website is available in the description. The remainder from the 10th house of the moon will be the PIL, Professional Indu Lagna. Please remain, I am repeatedly requesting you, please remain tuned to the presentation until the end to understand this amazing concept. Let us understand it further. We'll be going on understanding until the end. Please note down please note down that the brilliance of the moon for the sun is 30. Note down on a piece of paper. The moon is 16, means the brilliance of moon is 16. Mars is 6. Mercury is 8. Jupiter is 10. Venus is 12. And Saturn is 1. If you have forgotten, no problem. The script is here. You can give the pause and jot down the brilliance of different planets from the moon. The ninth lord from the 10th house, from the ascendant, is always the sixth lord. I'll show how. Similarly, the ninth lord from the 10th house, from the moon, is also the sixth lord from the moon. It is simple and easy to remember. Let us understand the theories enumerated in the preceding two paragraphs through a hypothetical example. For example, a horoscope is with Aries Lagna with the moon in Leo, means Leo Rashi. In this example case, we will calculate the PIL Professional Indu Lagna as follows. Point A. From Aries Lagna, the 10th house of profession is Capricorn. From Aries Lagna, the 10th house of profession is always Capricorn, you know. It is the example only. From Capricorn, the 9th house is Virgo, you know, with Mercury as the Lord, which is also the 6th house from the Aries Lagna. From Aries Lagna, Virgo is the 6th house. Mercury has a brilliance of 8. Mark it as A. You have got the brilliance from the 9th house, from the 10th house, from Aries Lagna. Mark it as A. From the moon in Leo, the 10th house is Taurus. From Taurus, the 9th house is Capricorn, which is also the 6th house from the moon in Leo, with Saturn as the Lord. Saturn has a brilliance of 1. Mark it B. So simple. Now, we shall add the brilliance of Mercury 8 and Saturn 1 and divide the sum by the constant of 12. 12 is always the constant, which is not possible in this case because the sum is only 9. So it is not possible. So the PIL in the example case will be the Capricorn, which is the 9th place from Taurus, means the 10th house from the moon in Leo, or the 6th house from the moon in Leo. Next point, let us now understand the PIL concept further and its calculation, application and predictive techniques in the horoscopes of Srimati Indira Gandhi, a former Prime Minister of India, and Mainavar Shri Narendra Modi, the Prime Minister, the incumbent Prime Minister. So please remain tuned to the presentation until the end to learn the application of the PIL Professional Indu Lagna for astrological predictions in career growth. You will be amazed, surprised, stunned by seeing the accurate results, 100% results it gives. So I have at the beginning told you that you are going to learn something gem and jewel from me today. It is gem and jewel. Horoscope of Srimati Indira Gandhi with Cancer ascendant. When the Cancer, now please look at my cursor and at the horoscope. Her ascendant is Capricorn. When the ascendant is Capricorn, the 10th house is Aries, isn't it? So Aries is our pivot because we are casting Professional Indu Lagna. So 10th house is important. From 10th house, what will be the 9th house? From 10th house, what will be the 9th house? From 10th house Aries, what will be the 9th house? It will be Sagittarius. Isn't it? It is Sagittarius. Please look at my cursor. It is Sagittarius. So, what is Sagittarius? Sagittarius is 6th house from Lagna. So 6th house is always the 9th house from the 10th house. 6th house is always the 9th house from the ascendant. Again, I repeat again. Cancer is the Lagna, so the 10th house is Aries. From 10th house Aries, it is our pivot because it is Professional Indu Lagna, and 10th house, from 10th house Aries, the 9th house is Sagittarius, which is 6th house from the Lagna. Isn't it? It is there. Moon is in Capricorn. From Moon, the 10th house is Libra. From Capricorn, the 10th house is always Libra. From Libra, the 6th house, the 9th house is what? From Libra, the 9th house is 9th house is Gemini. Mercury is the Lord. The brilliance of Mercury is 8. From Lagna, the 10th house is Aries, and the 9th house is Sagittarius with Jupiter as the Lord, and the brilliance of Jupiter is 10. So, if you add 10 plus 8, it will become 18. 1, 8. We'll divide 18 by the constant of 12, and the remainder will be 6. 12 1 ja 12, 18 minus 12 is equal to 6. So, we have brought Moon in 10th house, Libra from Capricorn, and from Libra, the remainder 6th house falls in Pisces. So, her Professional Indu Lagna is Pisces. So, her Professional Indu Lagna is Pisces. From Pisces, we have to examine if there are Raj Yuga, Dhan Yuga, etc. there. Please look. Now mark the Aries, Pisces as the Professional Indu Lagna or PIL. Isn't it? From PIL, Pisces, the 2nd house is Aries, which is a wealth house. The 11th house is Capricorn, which is a wealth house. The 5th house is Cancer, which is a Trikona house. The 9th house is Scorpio, which is a Trikona house, and you know how to define the Dhana Yuga. So, see, now we will examine first Mars, who is the Lord of the second house from Indu Lagna Pisces. Mars has been, as the second Lord, has been aspecting Pisces from Leo by his 8th aspect. So, it is very auspicious because Mars is the second Lord. Mars has been aspecting Scorpio, which is the 9th house from PIL Pisces. So the 9th house is very strong. When the house lord accept a house, the house becomes super strong. So 9th house is super strong from the PIL in Pisces. Moon is the 5th lord from the PIL Pisces, and Saturn is the 11th lord from the PIL Pisces, and both are in mutual aspect. Saturn is in Cancer, 5th house, and Moon is in Capricorn, the 11th house, and both are in mutual aspect and in Parivartan Yoga. How far it is strong. So she became the Prime Minister. Because of this, yoga gave her tremendous growth in her career, in her profession. You will not get this thing in ordinary horoscope. This time you would not able to ask me, my horoscope is that and how to do it. You will not find it so easily in your horoscope, because you will get such yoga in the horoscope of famous person like the Prime Minister and big persons. It will not be available in my horoscope. It is not there, I have seen. It is not there in my horoscope. Calculation of PIL. Now I am narrating. Her ascendant is Cancer, with the 10th house being Aries. The 9th house from the 10th house is Sagittarius, which is always the 6th house from the ascendant, ruled by Jupiter. The brilliance of Jupiter is 10. Mark it A. The 10th house from the Moon in Capricorn is Libra. The 9th house from Libra is Gemini, isn't it? Which is always the 6th house from the Moon, with Mercury as the Lord. Because Moon is in Capricorn, so Gemini is the 6th house from the Moon, with Mercury as the Lord. The brilliance of Mercury is 8. Mark it B. Now the total of the brilliance of Jupiter A plus Mercury B is 18. Is 18. That is 10th of Jupiter and 8th of Mercury. 8 of Mercury. Brilliance I have taught you in the preceding, at the beginning of the video. Dividing 18 by the constant of 12, we get 1 as the quotient and 6 as the remainder. Quotient we have to expunge. It has no value, but remainder has the value. The 6th house from Libra, which is the 10th house from the Moon in Capricorn, is Pisces. The Pisces is therefore the Professional Indu Lagna PIL in the horoscope of Srimati Indira Gandhi, with Jupiter as the Lord. Isn't it? Application and prediction. The PIL Pisces is aspected by Mars, I have shown, who is the 2nd lord of wealth and 9th lord of luck from the PIL Pisces, thereby injecting both the richness of profession and the lack of profession into the PIL. Mars also aspects the 9th house of professional luck in Scorpio from the PIL by his fourth aspect from Leo as the house lord, thereby making the professional luck super strong and super lucky. She was the Prime Minister for nearly 15 years. 1966 to 1977, then 1980, then 1980 until her assassination in 1984. Further, the fifth house from the PIL Pisces is Cancer with the moon as the fifth lord. The 11th house from the PIL Pisces is Capricorn with Saturn as the 11th lord. The moon and Saturn are in mutual aspect, besides in Parivartan Yoga, indicating a super rich professional status, which is quite essential to become a prime minister for a huge country like India. There are 5 planets in the growth-giving Upachaya houses from the PIL in Pisces. Jupiter is in the 3rd house of Taurus, Mars is in the 6th house of Leo, Venus and Rahu are in the 10th house of Sagittarius, and the moon is in the 11th house of Capricorn. All those gave her growth in her career, because Upachaya houses are the houses of growth. I will show in the horoscope you. It is the horoscope of Srimati Indira Gandhi. PIL is Pisces. We have calculated. From PIL, the 3rd house is occupied by Jupiter. It is a Upachaya house. 6th house is occupied by Mars. It is an Upachaya house. 10th house is occupied by Rahu and Venus. It is an Upachaya house. 11th house is occupied by Moon. It is an Upachaya house, growth-giving Upachaya house. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 planets in the growth-giving Upachaya house. From the PIL means Professional Indu Lagna. So growth is assured. Growth in the career is assured. If you once learned this technique, PIL technique from me, you need not go to any astrologer asking, sir, please see what is the extent of growth in my career. You need not. Whether I will become an IAS officer or whether I will become an IPS officer, whether I will be able to become a minister or prime minister, you need not go to anybody asking. Once you master this theory. So I am repeatedly telling that please remain attached to the video until the end and learn something gem and jewel from me today. Because I am the only person perhaps sharing such type of techniques to my loved viewers. Nobody will share this kind of technique. Now the next horoscope is of Mainabar Narendra Modi ji, the Prime Minister, the incumbent Prime Minister of India. All these astrological factors in relation to the PIL in the horoscope of Srimati Indira Gandhi bestowed her with the lifelong name, fame and high professional status. Horoscope of Mainabar Narendra Modi ji, the Prime Minister of India. His ascendant is Libra. When the ascendant is Libra, the 10th house becomes Cancer. From the 10th house Cancer, the 9th house, what would be the 9th house? The 9th house would be Pisces, with Jupiter as the Lord. What is the brilliance of Jupiter? It is 10. We have already learned. From Moon in Scorpio, the 10th house is Leo. From Leo, the 9th house is what Aries, which is 6th house from the moon. Always the 9th house from the 10th house of a planet or ascendant will be the 6th house from it. I have made it easy for you. It will always be the 6th house. 9th house from the 10th house, from the ascendant or from the moon will be the 6th house from the ascendant and the moon respectively. So let us now examine let us now calculate what will be the PIL, Professional Indu Lagna. When Aries is the 9th house from the 10th house of moon, so Mars is the Lord. What is the brilliance of Mars? It is 6. So adding the brilliance of Jupiter 10 plus brilliance of Mars 6, we get 16. Now we will divide 16 by the constant of 12. It is always 12. Constant is 12 because there are 12 zodiac signs. By the constant of 12, we get 4 as the remainder. We get 4 as the remainder. 16 minus 12 is equal to 4. Isn't it? From moon, the 4th house is Aquarius, with Saturn as the Lord. So, Aquarius is from the 10th house of the moon in Cancer. The 4th house is, somewhere I have done a mistake also. We have taken moon to Cancer, 10th house, and then calculated the 9th house from it, which is the 6th house from the moon. Yes, from moon, the 10th house is Cancer. And what is our remainder? 10 plus 6 is equal to 16 minus 12 is equal to 4. From the 4th house, from Cancer is Libra. Is Libra. Just a minute. Oh, sorry. From moon, there are technical questions now. I have to remember also. From moon, the 10th house is not Cancer. The 10th house is Leo. From moon, the 10th house is Leo. We have brought the moon to the 10th house. From Leo, the 4th house, because remainder is 4, 10 plus 6 is equal to 16 divided by 12, the remainder is 4. So, from Leo, the 4th house is Scorpio. 4th house is Scorpio. So, Scorpio is the PIL, Professional Indu Lagna. Mars is the Lord. Mars is the Lord. Mars is in the Professional Indu Lagna. So, Professional Indu Lagna is very strong. With 9th Lord Moon. It is the Lord of Luck. 9th Lord Moon is 9th Lord from Scorpio PIL. 9th Lord is Moon. So here is a yoga in the PIL itself. Because 9th Lord is in the Lagna, PIL. Professional Indu Lagna. It is the Lagna. So when the 9th Lord is in the Lagna, it is a yoga, very lucky yoga. Moreover, the PIL is strong because the PIL Lord Mars is there in the PIL. From the PIL, the second Lord is Jupiter. Second Lord is Jupiter. Fifth Lord is Jupiter. Fifth Lord is Jupiter. Ninth Lord is Moon. And the 11th Lord is Mercury. Isn't it? Mercury, the 11th Lord, is exalted. Mercury, the 11th Lord, is exalted with Sun, who is the 10th Lord, from the PIL Scorpio. They are in Raj Yoga. Trikona Lord plus Kendra Lord is equal to Raj Yoga. Ketu is the participant. Isn't it? And the mutual aspect between Jupiter, who is the fifth Lord also, and Venus, who is the seventh Lord, from the PIL Scorpio for his Taurus Lordship are in mutual aspect, that is also a Raj Yoga. Venus is a Kendra Lord, Jupiter is a Trikona Lord from the PIL Pisces. So it is also a Raj Yoga. From PIL, you see, from PIL, the 10th house is occupied by Venus and Saturn. The 10th house is a Upachaya house. 10th house is a Upachaya house, growth-giving Upachaya house occupied by Venus and Saturn. You get two planets, and 11th is also a Upachaya house from the PIL Scorpio with Sun, Mercury and Ketu there. So there are 5 planets in the Upachaya, 5 planets in the Upachaya house from the PIL Scorpio. So all those things in combined operation bestowed him with super professional luck and growth. Now I will narrate. In the horoscope of the Mainavar Narendra Madiji with Libra ascendant, the 10th house of profession is Cancer. The 9th house of professional luck from the 10th house of Cancer is Pisces with Jupiter as the Lord, A, which is always the 6th house from the Lagna. The 10th house of profession from the Moon in Scorpio, in Leo, is in Scorpio is Leo. From Leo, the 9th house of professional luck is Aries with Mars as the Lord, which is always the 6th house from the Moon. I have shown you how it is always the 6th house. Mark it. The brilliance of Jupiter, A, is 10 and Mars, B, is 6. Together they come to 16. Now by dividing 16 by the constant of 12, we get 1 as the quotient and 4 as the remainder. Counting from 10th house of Leo, from the Moon in Scorpio, the 4th house also falls in Scorpio. So the PIL is Scorpio in the horoscope of my number. From the PIL Scorpio, the 2nd and the 5th Lord is Jupiter, the 9th Lord is Moon, and the 11th Lord is Mercury. PIL is strong and lucky since Mars, the PIL Lord, is in the PIL Scorpio itself with the 9th Lord of luck, the Moon. The 11th Lord of gain is Mercury, who is exalted. The 11th Lord of gain from the PIL is Mercury, who is exalted and forming Raj Yoga with the 10th Lord, the Sun, with Ketu as the participant beneficiary of the Raj Yoga. The mutual aspect between Jupiter and the 5th Lord and Venus, the 7th Lord, is also a Raj Yoga. There are 5 planets in the growth-giving Upachaya houses from the PIL Scorpio. These are Saturn and Venus in the Upachaya 10th house, as well as Mercury, Sun and Ketu in the Upachaya 11th house. These astrological factors in relation to the PIL bestowed him with a long-lasting name, fame and professional status unabatedly from 2001 onwards. He is the Prime Minister of India for nearly 15 years now. PIL Strategy 2026 is one of the best research options for predicting the extent of career growth with 100% results. I have shown on 2 horoscopes of very famous persons. I often use PIL for examining the extent of career growth in one's life. So it was the presentation for today. I am sure that my viewers will be benefited from this presentation. I have revealed something gem and jewel, astrological gem and jewel before them. So if you have liked the video, please give a like. If you have not understood the video, see the video as many times as you like by giving pause, and also visit to my website vaishnavamata.astrology.com, where you will get the script of this video. Please comment, invariably comment. Please comment and invariably comment. Please share the video among your friends and relatives so that it becomes so that the knowledge disseminates to a larger section of astrological enthusiasts, and subscribe to the channel, because it gives, as you are subscribing, I am getting motivation. Had you not been subscribing, I would not have got motivation to reveal such a rare astrological thing before you. I would have been demotivated. So please go on subscribing. Subscribing doesn't require to pay you anything. You have to just press the subscribe button and you will be enriched by my knowledge in astrology, because I will share my research concept with you. These are always innovative and result oriented. So please subscribe to that channel. Thanks for watching. Please, one more reminder, please watch. Thanks for watching until the end. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching until the end. Jai Hind.